Battlehammer is the Battlehammer, Battlehammer. It's the Battlehammer, Battlehammer, Battlehammer.
You really are a fucking numpty, aren't you? Oh, sorry, no, you don't.
Battlehammer, 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 Ahoy, ahoy!
Filming shite so you don't have to.
Ahoy, ahoy!
Ahoy, ahoy. East Parker.
Together we are Wild Stallions.
Excellent.
We are the Battlehammer. What are we playing today, Straw?
Doable.
No, we're not.
Oh,
Playing something new and or different.
I'm going then. See you later.
Oh, should be good. Come back. Can't play it on my own. Otherwise, that's classed as masturbation. I don't know if it's a gaming term. I suppose solitaire is a gaming form of masturbation in a sense, is it not?
I don't even want to think about you masturbating. Thank you very much.
No, I just mean like if you're playing, sat there at the computer playing Minesweeper, then technically that's gaming masturbation, right? Anyway.
Anyhow.
As you
we're
can
a long way away, aren't we?
this isn't. Yeah. Hi. As you can see, it's not Guild Ball. It's not Frostgrave. It's
No.
something new and
What
different.
is it, Parky? Grab the book. Show him the book. Wave the book of goodness.
It's Wrath of Kings, which is this book which I'm waving the shiny, so it's probably going to hurt your eyes. There you go, that's better. It's by Cool Mini or Not. It's a game with minis. It's
Believe it or not.
set in a fantasy realm that is unlike any other, which I quite like.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it?
There's no orcs and goblins and dwarves and elves and
Oh.
you've got fishmen and
Tootsie great big werewolves.
there's
Vampires
demon masked things and stuff in the game.
I find it very Japanesey,
Yeah.
kind of Japanesey steampunky kind of
Yeah.
horror
Weird.
kind of. Basically, 5 kingdoms. The kings just died, and now all the other kingdoms are rising up because they want a bit of the power.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Wrath of Kings.
Of Kings. And who sensed that? Remind me.
It was Jason Greenwood.
Jason Greenwood.
You're the man. You're
Big
the
love.
meat in the Battlehammer sandwich.
And then you forced us to buy all of these models now.
Yeah, you bastard. Cheers for that. So, now you're going to have to forgive us because we like doing things like this. We'll just grab a game and go, right, let's attempt to play it
Yeah.
in front of you lot.
We have never played this game before.
Never played before. I mean, we've got some cheat sheets.
Yeah.
We've had a quick look at the rules. So
We like the fact that everything seems to be on the cards, which is good.
yeah,
It's funny, you know.
a lot of games are doing that these days.
I think they've done it for a while. I think we've just been out of the loop because we played so much 40k for ages. Like 40k. Oh, that's a genuine yawn then. But yeah, I think a lot of games seem to be doing cards and stuff, which is good. So it makes it easier for us stupid people like what we am.
Is because we're stupid.
Oh, a B. We be stupid.
We'd be stupid.
Yeah.
Dumb.
So we've set up as we normally do. That's one thing I quite like about this is all of the models have got different deployment zones. I think there's 5 deployment zones. A to
Yeah,
D, isn't
A
it?
to D. There's no man's land in the middle, which is quite fun.
So you can set up, some of your people only set up this far in. Like he seems to have a much deeper deployment zone than I. Mine's quite far
Because
back.
mine are quicker, I would have
Yeah.
thought. You know,
Fishmen.
you're fishmen.
Fishmen.
You know, whereas mine are dirty great werewolves and vampires.
Yeah.
Again, we got the rulebook sent to us. We had a quick flick through the pictures and went, I want them,
Yeah.
I want them, he wants those and those. So we were we didn't really have to fight over the factions, which are about to release some more bits for, aren't
I
they?
believe so, yes.
They're about to release a new book.
Check out their Facebook page. Release a new book, are
A
they?
new book and bags. A new book and new minis.
Ooh, good.
Troops and stuff for each of the factions. So I'm wondering if that might be when the Raven's Grave, the mercenaries come out for this. These
They're
ones.
already out.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, the minis are out for them now. Like the
Oh.
Shark Men for these are out.
Oh, we'll have to get in contact with that company that texted me and said, oh, we supply them. Oh, do you now?
Yeah.
I'll have to give them a shout when I find out who they are. So we're going to attempt to have a go at this for you.
Yep.
We have stacks of other games which we are now being ordered to play by lots of people. Don't you realise we've got a Guild Ball tournament coming up,
Yeah.
which we have to participate in, practice in, especially our drinking.
Yeah, yeah.
We can't be letting them Northerners outdrink us.
No. Well, they probably will.
Of course they bloody will, and probably
I can drink plenty, I just fall over quite early on.
very early on. We'll get some shouts out to people at the end of the game, because we have some people to thank, etc, etc. So, yep, that's us.
As far as I'm aware, it's a roll-off to see who goes first.
Okay, so what clan are you? You're clan the Fishmen, aren't you?
I am Hadros,
Hadros.
which are fishmen and jellyfishmen and giant crabs and stuff like that. They live underwater. They were human. But the deep voices, which they hear very, very deep, like in a Marianas Trench style place below the waves, call to them and control them and kind of guide them in their life paths. And they all start off human, although they have certain areas within their underwater kingdom that are full of air, and humans can wear like breathing apparatus and stuff like that if they have to go out. But some of them are changed by the deep voices into these, what they call these deep men guardians, which are kind of fishmen, or the Severidans, which are jellyfish men, and they can hear these deep voices and they kind of guide them to their doom. And they can, one of their big things is resonate, so they can get the deep voices to kind of affect you and kind of play with your mind a little, and then they get bonuses from doing that.
Someone's been reading the book.
And they're very slow, but they're quite tough, and that's the them.
I've got quite an interesting little battle this is going to be, because yours like slow and tough.
Yeah.
Whereas I've got the vampires and their werewolf guardians, and they're all very, very fast.
Yeah.
But obviously not quite as tough.
No, so it should be interesting.
We will
So
see.
you'll
I mean,
be
the figures are
really
gorgeous.
nice.
They really are. Bloody
And they're
nice.
actually excellent value for money, because they're not the kind of the typical hard plastic, poly plastic that you get from like GW and Malifaux and other companies that are stuck together with polystyrene cement. They're like a different kind of, a slightly softer plastic that goes together with super glue. Although the detail's great, they are really good value for money. I mean, we got
We just got
our
a starting
start
box,
sets
didn't we?
for no money. It was like, what, 60 quid, 40 quid-ish, depending on where you got it from.
Yeah.
So no money at all, really, when you work out how much you get for that price.
Yeah.
And they're all pre-cut, so that you don't have to worry about sprues. They're really clean. Just whack them together with a bit of super glue.
Because it ended up as being, we've got enough for a medium battle, haven't we?
Yeah, yeah. And we don't have to buy a huge amount for the next stage up either.
No.
A couple of boxes, maybe.
Oh, well, I'll get a box of the human mercenaries and one of the character boxes.
Yeah, I was going to do exactly the same thing. Get character box and the
Sharkmen.
shark men. Although I do want, they have a big, I think it's on like 100 mil
Octopus.
base. It's an octopus rider thing, and I'm like, yeah, this guy riding an octopus, want one of them.
Oh,
Wicked.
I've got the blood engine.
Yeah, yeah.
Amalgamation of all sorts of body party things. Oh, is that one full, is it? Yeah. Oh, well, cheers for bringing it over.
Oh, excuse me.
I can see you can't get a staff these days.
That's what Gandalf said. When the Witch King turned up.
Yeah. Right then. So we've worked out this is the smallest size you can have.
An intro.
An intro. Though we have basically exactly the same number of troops, number of leaders.
That is a nice thing as well. Just as we're chatting as the game goes on. The only one, there is no points value as such. Everything
Love
is
that idea.
infantry, leaders, specialists, which are kind of your three types of troop. Your leaders can control people around them. Your specialists are kind of your one-offs who are a bit kind of cool, and your infantry, your bog standard bods. And they're all either rank 1 or rank 2. So you get X amount of ranks worth to spend. So
Yeah.
in this, you've got 12 ranks worth of infantry. So you can have 12 rank 1s, 6 ranks 2s, or any combination between. And that is
It's a nice way of doing it.
a really nice way of doing it. So you know you're balanced, you don't have to worry about points, everything's on the cards. Get stuck in and have a game rather than... I mean, as much as I liked list building in 40k or whatever, but you know, sometimes you just want to get on and play a king game.
And especially when you look at that rule book, and it's a fairly thick rule book, then you realise that only the first 19 pages
Really?
are rules.
Wow.
The rest of it is the story
It's fluff
and about
character cards
each
and
of the
stuff.
things.
Yeah. Yeah, it does seem like the base system seems fairly simple and everything's on the cards.
Well,
which
we'll
is
soon
quite
find
nice
out, won't we?
thing.
So
Oh, yes.
we're about to give it a go.
Give it a giggity goo.
So it's your fishmen against my werewolves and vampires.
So Twilight. Your army's
Twilight.
Twilight.
Oh.
Your army's Twilight. Team Jacob and Team Edward. And mine are possessed by a voice from beneath the deep. So they're Cthulhu. Cthulhu versus Twilight. Automatic win for me. So
Right, we've worked out our morale.
Yep, which is 6
6
off for both of us. And if you lose minis, your morale goes down and blah 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 blah.
It's only on D10s as well.
Beautiful.
Which is nice. So, shall we roll to see who starts?
Let's indeed do that. 9.
8.
So I will go first.
Yes.
And it's this is another thing I like. I know we're just doing a bit of pre-game chit-chat, but as things go on, it's an individual model, I go, you go. So
Yep.
I move a model, then he moves a model, and so on
Yep.
and so forth. However,
Like Frostgrave.
when your leaders activate, they can activate the group around them. So my leader will activate, he will move, and he can move 5 models.
And
with
then
him.
they move, and then he has his second action.
Yeah. So although it's single model, once you get a few leaders in the mix, they can move like a unit. So I think, and again, we are only just starting, but I think as things scale up, you'll have all these leaders. So it'll be
sergeants controlling.
It'll become more like units.
Yeah.
Moving rather than individual models.
Yeah,
so
but
I
then
think
you
it's quite
can
a nice
break them
way.
off, can't you? You can break them off to go do other. Quick, grab the objective, yes sir, and off they go.
Yeah.
So, should be quite.
Yeah.
It looks nice. So, we'll crack on, shall we?
Now I'm going to activate.
Activate! Oh, here we go again.
My Gutter Friar, who is my leader and my commander of the army.
Okay. Is he the one with a big stick, is he?
He's
it's him.
He's the big fat squid man.
Big fat squid man.
He's like got a bigger bum. You know, I'm all about that bass.
Boom,
No
boom, boom.
treble. So he can activate, because he's my commander, he can activate 5 models within 8. So he's within 8, and these guys are all within 8. There's 4 of them, 1 of him, so that they can all activate. First of all, I will activate my Caliph Reaver.
Oh, that's the big thingy.
My big, what's the name? Now.
Remember, you can't go through your own models. I did read that bit.
I didn't read that bit.
Oh, I did.
Can I then put them in there?
Oh,
Just
really?
Yes.
Alright.
Because I didn't know that.
Yes. You can't move through your own men.
Right, okay. So, when this model performs a manoeuvre, any friendly model size 3 or smaller in contact at the start of that movement may be placed in contact at the end of that movement. So he can move.
They basically all jump on.
Yeah. He can move 6. So we will move 6 inches.
What was their move? What's their move?
They haven't moved yet.
Yeah, but what's their move?
Their move is also 6, I think.
Yeah.
6. And all yours are like 7s and 8s. So now he's moved, and they can all be placed behind him, because they've all jumped on this big crab monster's.
That doesn't count as their
That doesn't
activation.
count as their activation.
Yeah.
Which is quite handy.
See what's done there?
Thinking. My Severed and Gutter. Sorry, my Gutter Friar, who's my actual leader, he can move a big 6. So
Ow.
he will.
He's on land, come on.
But he can't sprint, interestingly. None of my squid men
Are allowed to sprint.
are allowed to sprint, as far as I can tell.
Good.
Slow, yes, they cannot sprint, because they've got tentacles instead of legs. They just squid
Whereas
man.
mine can bound around quite happily.
Then my my Severed and Gutters, who can all move 6, will then create a nice line. Move in there.
Very nice.
Create a nice defensive line between 2 pieces of terrain, and then they've got a second action, but I can't sprint, so there's very little else they can do.
Yeah.
So that is my first activation.
Okay. Very nice.
Thank you. I'm happy with that.
So it's how far is it for their zone?
From your commander is 8. From
8.
your leaders is 5.
Right, so she can
Or
do
is 6. Or
8.
is 5.
So she can do.
It's either 6 or 5.
She can do all of them if she wants to. And
Oh, leaders are 6, commanders are 8.
And the other one he's
Unless they've got a special rule.
Bloody hell, he can move just about everybody if he wants to. Well, he can't because he can only have 3, can't he?
Yes, indeed.
He can do 3, she can do 5. Okay, so So it will be this unit moving, and that will be the Alpha and Skirmishers, and they have a move of 7.
Ooh. And don't they get pluses to their sprint as well?
If I sprint, yeah, I think they do. If I just put my glasses on, so I can actually see them. Fast moving, they can sprint 6.
Instead of 4.
And he can command up to 9.
Oh, so you're
Inches.
skirmishing, so you're lots of fast people sprinting about a bit, whereas we're all really slow but kind of staying together.
I all zip to
Hold
there.
the line! And all that. Sorry,
Fancy
Frankie.
upset the dog.
One day I'm going to upset the dog by killing, although no, she
Killing
probably wouldn't be upset
her.
by you.
So, right, they have all moved.
Are you going to sprint?
Yeah, actually we will. So that will be a 6 inches extra.
So they are bounding along.
Yeah, and they're big. Look at them.
They are big and scary. And he's a leader, right?
He's an alpha.
Yeah. He's the leader. He's the leader. He's the leader of the gang he am.
Okay, so they're done.
Okay. So that's Team Jacob.
Fuck off! Fuck off and shut up, dog.
Oh, right, I will move. Oh, I forgot to move him.
Tut titty.
Oh well, I will then. I will then move my Deep Man Guardian on his own. Because we're going to have to move people on their own at some point, I think.
Yeah.
No, sorry, it's my Deep Man, my Deep Caller. Oh yeah, get what I'm saying. And he can move 5, so he's going to move 5 up to there.
Okay. So, let's move these little vampire girls over here, shall we? They can move 7. Have they got anything extra bullshitty I need to know? They can do Deadly Flourish, blah, 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 so they can basically leap. And anything. Oh, they can go. They can basically run along if they're not engaged. Move 3 inches in a straight line. So model gains leap during this move. After the melee move, they may perform a one melee attack on any model it passed over. Oh, nice. Basically jump over.
Yeah.
But they not so. So it's 7, wasn't it? These are quick as well.
So if you're a leader with this group, or you're moving them individually?
No, they'll be moving individually.
Okay.
Back to you.
Back to me. I will have a Deep Man Guardian who will. He's got his base move of 5. Then he will sprint 4 because these guys can sprint because they've got legs. And that's him done.
Okay. Now go to there. Done. And I do like the way that they're all the things are different as well.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll just move them a full 9 because I'm going to sprint them automatically.
Okay, now this is one of my specialists of Red Riding Hood. What can she do? Do. Oh, now that's interesting, he says. Oh, I'll use that next turn. Right, let's get her to move then. She's going to come lumbering. I say lumber, it won't be sort of
Nimbly prancing.
to there, to 7. And then she will sprint,
Jacobina.
which is in
Wow.
6.
Oh.
To there.
You're going to go the whole length of the thing then?
No.
You massive douche.
Poop.
Now I've infected. I've moved a lot of my little bods, so now I've got my Deep Man Cactus, who's one of my leaders,
Right.
or my other leader, and then he can move 3 Deep Men with him. So he will move his base move, which is also 5,
Again, nice and simple because it's all on the
and then
cards.
sprint 4, and then so again I've got total sprints of 9.
It's nice that they've only got 4 stats. You haven't got a lot to worry about
No.
until you flip the card over and then see everything else on the back. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now we'll defend the other line.
I'm not sure that's
See how we go.
line defending malarkey. What's that
Wow.
about?
Well, you're all. I think it's.
Right. It's been a long time since we've done a proper sort of skirmish game thing,
Yeah.
isn't it? Right, you are a big scary bugger. You should be fucking hoofing up there. Dung dung dung. Bosh. And you sprint. Doesn't say you can't. just to there. Okay. Back to you.
Back to me. I'm done. Everyone.
Oh, you're
I've
done. So
activated.
I now get to move another unit, and then that would be it. So
Yeah.
fortunately, it will be that unit, which is
And
only a move of 7.
While he's doing that, that's a certain tactic you can use because you go, I go, you go, I go, you go, I go, you go. But then when you've run out of stuff, first person run out of stuff, the next person only gets one more, I think one or two more turns. So if you start killing leaders, suddenly all of these extra little bods you could move before, now suddenly can't activate. So go for the leaders and take them out.
Okay, I'm done.
So we roll for who goes first again.
Now there would be bonuses to those with morale, but
We are
exactly the same. So
the same. Oh, that's
Ted, cock it.
DOS.
Oh,
That'd be Vu.
that'd be me then. Ooh. Yoips! Oh dear.
Now we're actually into the
Into
fray.
the buggery.
Yes, we're into the buggery.
We're into the buggery. Nothing wrong with a bit of buggery,
No.
as long as no one knows about it, and I can't feel it. So then, I'm going to use my Scourge Hound to start with. That's her.
She's your specialist, isn't she?
She's one of my specialists, yeah. She's going to attempt to do follow me.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a will test.
Mhm.
So that's, I've got 6 dice, and it's a will of 2. So that's your will number, isn't it?
Yeah.
6.
And then 2 dice.
2, 3, 4. Hold on. Will check 2, sorry, yes, 2 before resolving the action. So I want under 6.
Under 6 on, but either or
I want
both.
either.
So you've got under 6
got the
on
2.
one. So you've got
So
one.
that's okay. So for each success you may move one model to 4 inches. Within 4 inches up to 4 inches. So she will go
Oh!
to there.
Gonna do a long flanky manoeuvre, are we?
And this little one will go to there. And that counts as her action. So done.
Okie dokie. I will activate my Deep Man Caxes, who is my leader, or one of my leaders. He will activate these 3 bods who are around him.
Mm-hmm.
He will move 5 to there.
Mm-hmm.
He will move 5 to bolster his awesomeness. And then I think for my second action, I don't think there's a huge. I don't really want to sprint. I don't know if there's a huge amount I can do.
Well, it's either attack, magic, thingy, or abilities.
I don't think. That's going to be it. Okay, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah? Okay, so you can measure anything whenever you want. Okay, so she's activating and she's using this little group here.
Mhm.
So the first thing she'll do is just scuttle forward to that point there with her minions around her. And then she's going to do come hither.
Oh dear, I'm not going to like
So
this,
it's will, I
Mhm.
can roll 3 dice,
am
up to 9,
Which that is.
which is, and move the target 3 inches towards this model per success.
Oh dear.
Okay, and her will is 6.
So that's 9 inches.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Which basically, I've just dragged you from there
Oh no.
to there.
Well, that's not good, is it?
That was unexpected.
That was
Unfortunately for you, mate, that's her action.
Okay.
So I can't attack you with her, and the others can't attack either because they've moved. Oh, You poopy poop. Can they do anything else? No, they can't. Done.
Oh dear.
Well, I don't know whether that was clever or not.
Oh dear indeed. Well, they've already moved, so they can't go up, can they?
No.
Okay. In which case, I will activate my gutter fryer, who is my commander. He can activate 5 models with him. So I will do these 3 Severin gutters and 2 of these deep men. And he will move. I will move 6. And then these 2 will move 5. Back them up. And that is, I don't think any of them have got any powers, any kind of ranged attacks or anything. Just to double check. 2 inches, no. Nope. That's it. That's a weird thing about this game. There's very little in the way of ranged attacks. So, you know, I'm kind of sure now. Oh.
So this is their first actions. Stay there, you can't move there. So that's the first action, and then second actions, the alpha to start with will be hitting your leader, McFellow. Savage Brutality. I'm on 3 dice.
Okay, on my leader this is it?
Yeah. Now this is just melee, isn't it? And then the thing here is an optional thing, isn't it?
How do you mean?
It's follow through.
Okay, yeah, so the attack is your attack, and follow through works on with your attack.
With it, gotcha. Right then, so I'm on 3 dice. You ready?
Yep, ready.
A 10,
Oh dear.
a 2 and a 3.
Now, 2 and a 3 won't do anything.
I can replace the first X on your defender chart.
That would be a 5, so you didn't get a 5, so
Okay.
it won't be that.
So the 10 though.
The 10 will be a double hit effectively. So although you need 2 hits to kill it to do a wound, that does a wound because you did an overkill or whatever they call it. So he's still got 1 wound left, so I'll put a little wound gem next to his bottom, so we know that he's been hurt.
Just see if there's anything else there. No, that's for that one. So he's done. And now it's the skirmisher against one of your normal bods.
My normal gutters.
Again, same sort of thing. 6 and a 7. Again, I've got the follow through with the X.
With the X. See, a 6 and 7 are both armour, they're not blocks.
Oh.
So you don't do any damage to him.
Oh.
Gutterid, because he's good. 7 gutter. Gutted. Sure did there.
Well, this is fairly simple so far.
So far indeed. Now I've only got kind of Boddingtons to go. I think we will have.
My bleeding swords are bigger than you are.
Yeah. We're made of jellyfish goop, so we're all.
Yes, well we know you are, but what about you? We know you are, but what about your army? Oh, there's just no need for that, is there?
Every need, you goit.
Come on, Gloopy.
Okay, so Bod, my Deep Man Guardian Bod, we'll move 5 to there and then use a sprint to kind of get up to here and just hold the line, because they can help from behind because they've got bolster, so I can help with people within 2 inches.
Oh, can you?
So they've got like spears at the back.
Oh, cool. Right, so that leaves me. What have you got? Oh, you still got a couple left.
I've got a couple left, and I think you've got
I've got
a few
3.
left as well.
So let's move the big fella in.
Oh, the big feller. So he is. So he
Go
is.
6, but he'll go to there, and then he will sprint to there.
Oh dear. My deep man cactus could be having an issue.
Oh yeah. Hello.
Hello. You're going to get your kiddo kicked in.
You're going home in a
In a fish
pie.
pie. Yeah. Okay, my Caliph Reaver.
It's nice to see figures on a battlefield that aren't Games Workshop as well.
Yeah, that's always true.
Especially because these are just awesome figures, aren't they?
My Caliph Reaver will.
Scuttle back to where it came from.
It's got a base of 6.
Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle!
So we'll go to there. Depending on which way you come. That's me done.
Okay.
She will. I have to check something.
Go to there. You.
I'm just quickly checking ranged stuff, like will. Got some with a will attack, which has got a 6-inch range. I don't know if I can see through my own models and stuff.
You can't because you've traced line of sight, don't you?
I don't know.
Yes. Or some such stuff. Nya. 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 Still have 2 of these fantastic-y, sexy t-shirts left. If you'd like to purchase them, give me a shout. Thank you. He's going to stand here. Shut that bloody
Now it does. I'm very sorry, I'm going to have to check in the book about whether I can. Because you are taller than me. So I'm wondering if I can use my will attack
against my size.
Against your. Because you do have a size thing.
Yes.
I don't know if that matters. I don't know if it's a thing.
I think that it matters if there's cover in front of you or something. Depending on the size of the cover. Ooh, I don't know.
I'm sure that they can see the targets.
Yeah.
But I don't know how your seeing works.
Do it anyway. I'll let you do it just so we can try how
Sure.
these. Yeah. Just so we can see how these things work.
Line of sight. I found it. 2 elements. The element you're used to seeing and the elements you want to see. Blah 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 blah. Doesn't mention anything about size. I don't know where size comes into it, so I don't think I can.
Okay, well, if we come back and find that later, then we'll know.
Unless I can work out something. Yeah, that's the thing. That's 5 and then 6 to there, so I'm gonna have to just.
Take it in the bum. Take it in the bum. Your bum, not my bum. Take it in the bum.
Okay. Maybe I'll just have to hoof it over to here for now. 5. We could call him this rough terrain.
Yeah.
So I'll just do half across it. So there. My sprint. That's me done.
What, finished?
I'm finished.
Oh, I just fortunately just have one more model move.
Huzzah.
So there's the vampire girly bitches come sweeping round the corner. That's it, and then.
So now it's all on the.
This is an
this is going to be
interesting
a very
one.
important one, I think. 2, 10.
Bollocks.
Boom. Crack-a-thoom. Strangely,
You're fleeing.
I will activate. Oh, see, I'm going to be screwed by a lot or screwed by a little. I will activate my Gutter Friar, who will activate 5 bods around him. And those 5 bods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to activate any of these.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So, to begin with, I will do my my deep caller. I'll move 5 to there. and then I'll have obviously my second activation when he goes. I will have my he'll just hoof into base to base there.
Yeah.
He's there now, both on him. My Caliph Reaver will excuse me. He's got a base move of 6, and he ignores terrain.
Yeah.
So he will move through the bushes and attack that guy. And then
That's a woman, that one, actually.
How was it?
Got boobies.
Boobies!
Werewolf with boobies is a little bit
this
wrong.
guy who I'm activating will hoof to there.
Okay.
Now,
that's your first actions
my
for
first actions. I'm going to do this one first because it's easy and it's not concerned with the rest of it.
Ooh, we have a spell attack, do we?
Yes.
Ooh. That's going to piss me off.
Calling of the Voice. At the beginning of this model's activation, it may make a will check, 2, so 2 dice.
Yeah,
for each.
You've already started your activation.
Oh, yeah, fair enough, and I would have been out of range, so that's
Yeah.
fine. You're right. You massive douche. In that case, I will do a will attack, which will be the Voice Demands, against your shield bearer.
Okay. Shield breaker.
Shield breaker. Sorry. Who is within 6. Or shall I do it on your leader? No, he should be.
She's in face-to-face contact, so...
No, I mean this one.
Oh, that one. He's in contact, no.
Well, I'll do it on your shield breaker then. I roll 1 dice.
Yeah.
Each success generates 1 damage.
Right.
So I've got a will of 7, so I need 7 or less. Which I got.
Ooh.
So he takes a point damage. Huzzah! How many hits has he got? 3 or something ridiculous. Oh dear. Hello. So then, now I'm working about on the... I might as well do... Shall I do my Gutter Fryer? Because I think they've got... Again, it's all like orders in which you do stuff to get Resonate, which then gives you bonuses for other stuff. So...
Bing bang bosh.
Do...
Come on and do the conga.
I will... I'm going to do a... I'm going to do this guy here.
Yeah.
In the middle. He's going to be helped by these 2.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got his basic skewering strike. No, sorry. He's got his basic fluid strike.
Yeah. That's
his 2 dice.
Skirmisher.
So it gives me 2 dice.
Yeah.
I'm being aided by 2 guys here and here.
Yeah.
So that's another 2 dice. So that's 4 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And that is potentially everything. And I'll roll. It's got 2 8s, a 9 and a 4.
Okay, 2 8s is 2 hits. A 9, that's a 3rd hit, and a 4 is a dodge.
Okay, so I can't do anything about the dodge or anything like that.
No, but that's 3 hits. I've got a thingy of 1 and 2 wounds.
So the 2 hits will kill him.
Yeah.
Huzzah! Now, if this attack generates a hit, which it did, the target and all enemies within 2 inches of the target gain Resonate. So they would all be in 2 inches.
There's no way he was in mine. Those other 2 are.
So they resonated. Now I will have my Caliph Reaver, which will attack that werewolf.
Skirmisher, yeah.
Now he has got a Shell Cracker as his melee, which is 2 dice.
Don't like the sound of that.
However, when this model attacks an enemy with Resonate, it attacks with 2 extra dice.
Oh, no, that's just nasty.
So this is that.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh my god.
2 10s, a 7 and a 2.
That's 2 hits, 2 hits. So it's 4. Yeah, that was gone, mate.
Okay.
Oh, that's not very nice.
All about the resonate.
All about these guys die very quickly.
Now my leader has
Yeah.
got his activation to do. Now. Oh, that's the leader, not the fry. Yeah, okay.
Bugger.
Resonating echo. Has he not got that? Oh, he has got that. No, he hasn't got that. That's weird. The leader has got something that the bloke the other under him hasn't got. Just weird. So, 2 dice. But my guardians can make an assist on models up to 2 inches away. So he's within 2 of him, and he's within 2 of him. He is not. So that's base 2. He's actually got a range of 2, believe it or not. And then 2 extra dice. Blah blah blah.
Oh, I'm down. Oh no, I'm not down to point of thingy yet. I will be.
All resonated. But that doesn't. Oh, it just generates resonate. Okay, so that's that. Oh dear, that's a 10, an 8, an 8 and a 5.
Well, that's 2, 2, 1.
No, 1 10, 2 8s and a 5. Sorry.
Ah, we're still enough to take down.
Is
So
it?
we've got 3 wounds.
Huzzah!
Bloody hell. That's one of my leaders gone. So that's a point, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh.
And it's 3 models.
And it's 3 models. Poop.
And I think that will be them, won't it? I don't think I can get. Oh, once per attack, which is this inspire, when an enemy with resonate is killed, which he was, one enemy within 2 inches of the target, which he would have been, has to make a will check or he suffers a point of damage.
Will check. So it's 1 dice, is it?
Yep.
One
If
dice.
you pass it, you're alright. So 6 or less, you're alright. So you're alright. That's my activation. Hoorah!
Right.
Fishman, fishman, fishman!
Okay. Right, my leader, she's going to activate that lot.
Yep. And my cactus is going down.
Actually, she can activate everyone.
Cool, cool.
So she shall. So to start with, shall we move these all in first? Oh, can they be in any order, can't they? Right, so she, to start with...
Well, none of you have got resonate or anything on you, okay?
No. So she will start with an attack.
Okay.
So her first activation is an attack on your fishman.
Deep man cactus.
3 dice.
I don't think he's got any special defensive thingies. No, because
Okay.
he's not resonated.
6, 9, 7.
The 6 and the 7 will both be armour, and the 9 will be a hit.
Okay.
He has only got a resistance of 1,
Right.
so that is a point of damage on him.
Okay. So then she will move into there for her first activation. She will move into there for her first activation. He right, before he does anything, it's going to do Howl from Beyond. When this model begins its activation, which is about to, make a will attack, 1 against an enemy within 1 inch, which is him. My will is 6, so I've made it. That's 1 damage.
Oh dear. So we've got 1 damage left. My deep man cactus looks like he's going down any minute.
And then...
Let me get my deep caller. So you're in both of them.
No, just down into that 1. So that's the first action, and here is choke to death. Do it quietly. He will move to there. Right, so that's everyone's first actions.
Sorry. You treat it as rough ground. I don't know exactly what rough ground is. Rough 1. I don't know, there's different types of rough apparently, because I can control the pay a terrain cost.
What was it, rough 1?
Rough 1, so it's what, -1 move, is that it?
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Oh, right,
Still
oh, well.
leads you. Okay, so that's. She's had her first action, everyone's had their first action, so now on to the second actions. So this bitch here will attempt to hit you.
Yep.
5 and a 9.
The 5 won't do anything, but the 9 will kill him.
Okay. So there's no action from her, no other action from her.
So my morale goes down by 1.
This wolfie over here.
He's going to attempt to hit the Caliph Reaver.
Yeah. 2 dice. A 9 and a 10.
Ooh! So the 10 will be an overkill,
Yeah.
which will be 2 hits,
Yeah.
which will do a point of damage.
Yeah.
The 9 will be 1 hit, which won't do a second point of damage. So he has taken an wound.
Yeah, that's him done. And then the big fella. Alright, with this melee, sundering, so you can replace the. Oh, you haven't got a block or anything, have you?
Is it a cross or is it
It's a circle,
Oh yeah, no, I haven't got
and
one.
I have got a cross as well. Okay,
Roll those dices.
9 and a 5.
The 5 won't, but the 9 will cause a wound on him.
Okay. That's me done.
Okie dokie.
Hmm.
I haven't really got a lot of people left because these all did assist actions. Well, he didn't. These 2 did assist actions, so
Yeah.
they lose their activation, but he didn't.
Messy game.
So he will shuffle his 5 over to there. That's me done.
Right, that just leaves her. She will do a howl, see if she can get. Only with one of them to see if she can get to move with her. Nope, she doesn't, so it must be her moving. There. It's her normal move, and then the sprint. To there.
Oh,
You.
thick plottons. He will move in to here. Have a hit.
Okay, intimidating presence. Enemies engaged with this model must make a will check 1 when performing an attack action on one or more failures, and their attacks suffer -1 dice.
Okay, to a minimum of 0.
Yeah.
Right. So I need a 6 with my will, but I have strong will because that is the training my odd has, which gives me a reroll. 5 did it anyway, so I do get to attack you.
Yep.
I'm on 1 dice, plus another 1 dice for my assist from this guy who's over there on his own doing not much, but he's within 2. So it gives me 2 dice on your shield breaker.
Yep.
With a 10 and a 6.
For Christ's sake!
Lovely rolls.
The 6 will be armour,
Yep, I don't do anything
but
about
the
that.
10 is 2 hits, which is through, because I've only got a thingy of 1, so that'll be
2 hits.
2 hits. So already taking a wound. So that'll be 2 wounds, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Go on.
Huzzah! Fishman, 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 kill the fishman. No, kill fishman, kill.
My men go down
Kill
very, very quickly.
Well, it's all dice, isn't it? I've rolled a few 10s. And 10s give you double hits, which is what you need if you want to be a record breaker.
Anything else?
That was my last go. So you've got an action. And I've got 1 more action after that.
You.
He will just scooch kind of round, which is easily within 5, it's just around his base, so I've got a nice little line there. That's it, that's my activation done.
Okay, so that other one won't get to move.
Okay, so then we roll. Now there's a